Hello there everybody and welcome back to Minecraft 101. This episode, as you can see, I've gotten some progress started on my house. I'm going to come out here and show you just how far I've gotten. In the interest of full disclosure though, I am going to admit that this was pretty much entirely built in creative mode. I have 2 children, one of whom I record another series with, so I don't get a whole lot of time in between videos to work on this world, and I did want to have something to show off, so I went ahead and got a lot of building done here. What I did do though is restrict myself only to the materials that I've discovered while on camera. So I don't have any diamond, I don't have any obsidian. It was really just in the interest of being able to fly and build quickly. In the last video, I showed off the floor plan for my little solarium and patio, and what I actually decided to do here is to turn this room into the front of the house, simply because where I wanted the front of the house just wasn't lining up right. I couldn't make it look the way I wanted it to look. So I'm going to come out here and show you just how much progress I've made. Got the entranceway here done, with a stairway down into this little pasture, just like I wanted for the front view of the house. That is eventually going to be a lighthouse, and it may even be our first redstone project, because the light on the inside, I'm not sure if I want it to be out of glowstone or redstone lamps. So if it's out of redstone lamps, we can make that the first redstone project. I haven't quite made up my mind about that one yet. I'll take you over here and show off the other sunroom before I get into the project that we're going to be starting today. And at the moment, other than my bedroom, and even my bedroom is quite empty, as is the majority of the house. If anybody has any suggestions for types of rooms that they would like to see, kitchen, bathroom, crafting room, what have you, feel free to leave a comment for me and I will try to incorporate it into the house. Even something such as like an ice skating rink or something. Be as creative as you want. And here is the other sunroom that I wanted, that I would be able to see sunrise and sunset in the same room. And I could also sit here and have a nice little view and, pretend I'm sitting in a nice comfy chair drinking a cup of tea. And eventually I'm going to put some furniture, probably in both of these rooms. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So I'm going to come over here and keep my sword in my hand because it can probably get pretty dark in here right now. And the other room that I built, apparently nothing spawned. Okay, good. It's nice and light in here. As you can see, it says, a tribute to a humble beginning. This is the outside of my hobbit hole minus all the dirt that was surrounding it. And I've never actually had where I tried to keep my original house from being corrupted, I guess, throughout the rest of the game, so I just kind of decided to leave that there this time rather than ignoring it and moving on with my game like I usually do. But what I have in mind for today, and as you can see, I killed this patio I had out here because it was just not looking good at all. What I have in mind for today is a mob spawner. And this can come in handy. I mean, yes, I have bad guys on, but this can come in handy in a variety of ways, because the materials that you get from mobs, string, arrows, bones, even the rotten flesh on occasion has a purpose. You don't really get them as often as you need them in most situations, so if you have a mob spawner, you can get the materials that you need a lot more quickly. And what you do, I've actually got, I'll show you my inventory here, I think I have 16 or so stacks of cobblestone. This is a very, very huge project, so it's probably going to take me a couple episodes to finish it, but it's well worth it. And what you do is pretty much your entire first stack of cobblestone, you want to do like I showed before, where you jump up in the air and build straight down. And it's not going to let me do it in the water here. Hang on just a second. And the reason that I'm doing it in the water is, in the event that I fall, I will land in the water and not die or lose the 16 stacks of cobblestone that I have. When mobs drop, I'll try to build and talk at the same time here. When mobs drop, they usually die when they've dropped about 40 blocks or so. Just to be on the safe side, I usually build 50 blocks in the air. That way, for sure, it's going to be dead when it hits the ground. The only exception that I've found with this is sometimes a creeper will hit the ground and not die, but it also doesn't blow up. It just kind of stays neutral for a minute or two, and I think when I've seen it before, it eventually does die. It just doesn't die immediately upon hitting the ground. I don't know if that was a glitch in whatever game I was playing or what, but that was one glitch that I noted with this. So this was 64, it's 14, so we are 50 blocks up in the air. And we are going to... We're going to need 4 squares in the middle. This is where the mobs are going to drop down. And bear with me here for just a second, because I did this a little bit differently than last time that I built one of these. Okay. And then you want, in all 4 directions, 8 blocks out. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And you can see why I have as much cobblestone on me as I do. And then what we're going to do is, hopefully, not fall off this tower, sneak over here, and where is my point of origin? Okay, I did it a little bit differently than I wanted to. We'll do this one too. 2, 3, sorry, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And make sure I counted that right, because if it's too short, it's not going to work. Well, hey, if it's too short, it's too short. I can always add a block to it later, it's not that big a deal. Oops. Yeah, and even when you're building quickly, this takes a while, because it's massive, but well worth the effort. And since we're so far high up in the air and mobs can't spawn within 24 blocks of you, I'm just going to be staying up here for the night and building. So I brought a decent supply of torches with me too. Eventually I'll have to move those, but that's okay. One of these off each side of your little original square there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool. Strictly speaking, the torches probably aren't necessary right now, but that's okay. Better to be safe than sorry. That must be lava over there. Now, the one that I'm going to be doing is a spawner for all mobs. From what I understand, there is one that's spider specific, because string can come in handy, and yeah, that's lopsided, I think. Oh well. This spider specific one just makes it a lot easier to get string. But I like the big one that has the ability to basically decimate all kinds of mobs. Just because you get a whole bunch of stuff all at once, you can build up a nice, decent supply, and it's just kind of fun to build, I guess. 2, 3, 4, yes. Okay. Oh, that must be... Oh, no, I have torches down there. That's right. Okay. Okay. And now that we've got our channels here, we need to put walls up, because these channels here are going to have water in them. And then what we're going to do here, all the way through here, we're going to build platforms that are going to be 2 levels high. So this is the first level, second level, and put water down through here that feeds and stops just before these 4 blocks. It's going to push all the mobs that spawn down through there. They drop 50 blocks. They're dead when they hit the ground, and you get to collect all the loot. You don't get any experience from it, so you probably still want to run around and kill things that spawn in your world for that purpose. You also get it from mining coal, and I don't think you get any from gold. I think you also get it from redstone. So this spawner, if you're looking for experience, is not what you're looking for. This is strictly for materials. Okay. Since I have 2 buckets of water on me, and we're going to need 8 source blocks, I'm trying to get to the point here where I can create an infinite water source. Make sure that's long enough. No, it's not. It's 1 block short. I apologize if I'm messing with anyone's fear of heights right now. Oops. You know what? That can actually stay there, because eventually we're going to put walls all around this thing. Yeah, we'll just leave that corner empty. Not exactly a necessity. Perfect. Okay. And then what I'll do, temporarily. Okay. So now I've got my infinite water source here. Don't really need it right now, but it's just nice to have it up here. Yeah, see, this is why I like building things in creative mode off camera, is because it just takes so long to build in survival mode. Almost finished here with this channel. Maybe it's not quite as slow of a build as I thought it was. Oh, and the reason why there's a creeper down there. The reason why we do the walls 2 high and not 1 is because if they're only 1 high, the mobs can jump up out of the water back onto the platform so that they don't drop and you don't get anything out of it. So just kind of a huge build for no purpose whatsoever. There's an ender down there somewhere. I'm going to make sure I don't look at his face. Oops. Actually, I probably should have tested the other one there to make sure it was long enough. Yep. Trying to count accurately this late at night is pretty much asking for a miracle. But as I said, I have 2 children, so I pretty much have to wait until everybody's in bed to sit down and get a chance to record. At least without cartoons or fussy baby in the background. Although nowadays it's not so much fussy baby as it is giggly baby. Alright, I'll go ahead and finish this channel here and then probably just do the 1 platform out of the 4 on camera, at least for this episode. And then maybe the next episode we'll pick up with the other 3 platforms and then get started on the walls and the ceiling. That's actually where the fun comes in, is trying to get all the torches out of here and get the heck out of Dodge before stuff starts spawning on you. Okay, so where do I want to start here? How do I want to do this? I think I'm messing with my own fear of heights right now. There we go. Like 1 block shy. There we go. Okay. Almost finished here. Alright, so, oh, that was 1 block shy. Crap. And the fact that I'm using the sneak button so I don't fall just kind of makes it a little bit slower. I apologize. I'm a slow builder to begin with. Okay, and now we can just kind of come in here, put our 2nd level in. Sorry, I get kind of quiet sometimes when I build. I may even fast forward through this part for you guys when I get done with the video. That way you don't have to sit and listen to silence. Okay, so I've got our platform here. Kind of going to put the second level in on this one. Eventually there's going to be a wall here. But that won't be for a while yet, so I need to give that a second and get around here. Okay, so what we'll do here. So there's one channel finished. And the mobs will spawn over here on the platform, drop down into the water, fall down the hole that's going to be there. And what I'm going to do for now is stick some torches around here. And then I'll show you how to put the wall and the ceiling in this. Probably pretty obvious, but we'll just go ahead and get started on it. Put the wall here. I think I made mine 4 blocks high previously, although it doesn't really make too horribly much of a difference because what I noticed is I didn't have any enders dropping out of it. It doesn't work on enders. They kind of teleport wherever the heck they want to go. So it's pretty much a waste to build this too high. We'll just stick our... Whoop. Come on. Too close. There we go. Put the roof on that level. So you can kind of see how this is going to start to come together, and you basically just repeat the process on all 4 sides. And I want to check, and I think this is the one that I came up on, right? Before I go drop this. Okay. So that's how you get started on your mob spawner. More than likely, I will continue to build this off-screen, simply because it is massive, and with the framework in mind here, I'm pretty sure you can continue on with the rest. The ceiling encompasses the whole thing. You do not want to put interior walls, obviously, because the platform needs to have access to the channels, so don't put walls along here, only put walls along the outside perimeter. So I am going to go ahead and end the video here for today, since it's getting pretty late here for me. Next episode, I do have some redstone stored up. I don't have like glowstone or anything, so I can't do the redstone lanterns for the lighthouse just yet. What we may try is a redstone sliding door, because that's not too difficult of a project. I think I have some iron somewhere so we can do pistons. And we'll see where the next episode goes. If you like the episode today, feel free to leave a thumbs up for me. If you have any comments or even some constructive criticism for me, go ahead and leave that down below. I'd be happy to hear anything you have to say for me. You're also welcome to share this video on your favorite social media site, and feel free to subscribe for future episodes. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, everybody.